Today's video we're going to be testing and reviewing this fully electronic plasma lighter. Now before I start reviewing this thing and running some tests on this lighter, which I've had now for a good few months so far of testing this thing to see how it holds up, I just want to say, if you're a person that likes these type of gadgets or pyrotechnics, special effects or basic science experiments, or just watching an idiot prat around on YouTube, hit that subscribe, because this video is about to get interesting as we take a look and review this. But I get asked over on all of my other lighter videos, what is the true definition of a plasma lighter? Well, to me, a plasma lighter is a flameless, fuel-free, rechargeable lighter that has the equivalent of about 300 matches and must be fully electronic and rechargeable, in my opinion, and of course create that plasma arc that you can see here that this lighter is actually producing. And it's crazy to think that since John Walker's invention in 1826 of the match in Stockton-on-Tees, a chemist in England, would he have ever thought that we'd got to this point in history where we can create something like this? This is crazy. Guys, enough waffling. Let's talk about the lighter. So you can see that there's a battery indicator on the side of the lighter, which is quite handy, but there is actually 5 bars and this thing is not fully charged. But you will note that it's totally refoldable and it is actually practical and very lightweight, and it comes with a lead USB to Type-C connection, and it takes around 30 minutes to charge. But to be honest, since I've had this thing in the 2 months, I've never actually charged it. It's incredible. And the thing that I've noticed about this most is it is actually quite practical. But I actually bought this thing off AliExpress and it cost me £10.14 after the robbing government taxed me by the time I had actually received it. However, when it came, I was pleasantly surprised with the quality and the practicality. But there's one more thing about this lighter that really sets it apart from all of the rest of the lighters that are out there today, and that is, not only does it produce a arc, it also produces a flame, which is kind of counterproductive, isn't it? I mean, usually you want one or the other. However, this has actually 2 heating and lighting functions, which is very strange. I guess they're trying to cover both sales markets, because some people want your traditional gas lighter like this from Yukon, the Delta lighter, and I don't think that these will ever be as much fun as this, your traditional gas lighter, in my opinion. But these are pretty cool and pretty practical and useful. But with this one, you do have both. You do have the flame and the arc, which is pretty cool, which is why I actually bought this to test it. Now, what we're going to do in this video is run some tests and do things like test the size of the flame and see what household materials this thing can burn, because it does state that it will light cigarettes and paper, cardboard, and if you're an outdoorist or somebody who likes to go camping, it will also do the job for you as well. So in this video, that's what we're going to do. First of all, let's test the size of the flame on this lighter. Okay, first test. Let's test the size of the flame here, and this is fully gassed. So it's not a bad size in proportion to the actual lighter. So we're hitting 60 millimeters long in terms of the flame there. And how you refill this is just at the back here, and you use a standard can of gas and just the standard nozzle, no attachments, and it's easy to fill up as well, by the way. Okay, next test. I've got a standard piece of paper here. Let's see if we can light it with a plasma lighter. I have to say, it lit that no problem at all. So I think that is a pass. Okay, next up I have some cardboard here. It's around 2.5 millimeters thick, just standard cardboard box. Let's see how this performs. It's kind of tricky to get in there. You can see it light in the cardboard. And it has lit the cardboard. I mean, it doesn't light it like a standard traditional gas lighter would, in my opinion. And I can see the end of this lighter getting messy already, and I've literally only lit a few pieces of paper, but it is a pass. Okay, next test, candle wicks. Sometimes with a traditional lighter, candles can be quite hard to light, so let's see how the plasma lighter does. Okay, here we go guys, I'm going in. So it lit the candle, no problem at all, but it's very tricky to get in, and the objects in between the arc that this thing actually creates, and you can see there's a lot of residue around the actual sparking device. On to the next test guys. Okay guys, on to our next test, and it says in the description that this thing will light cigarettes. So I've got a rather large no that's a joke guys, but it does say it lights fireworks. So here I've got a 3mm visco fuse which I've glued to a piece of cardboard to stop it flying off when I light it. So let's see if the arc lighter can light this fuse. Obviously this has a much lower flash point than the candle that we just lit, so of course it will, but let's just do it anyway, just for the video's sake guys. Here we go guys. Guys, of course, as we thought, no problem at all, because really that's all I've been lighting is visco fuse really with this lighter since I've had it from new. But I don't think it would last that long if you were to light many different flammable objects, especially with a high flash point, in my opinion anyway. But it has passed the test so far. So guys, that's all the tests complete. Let me know what you think of this lighter, and of course subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. I've done many more lighter videos and many pyro videos, and on the channel there's going to be more, just like the stun car and the most destructive homemade weapon that's coming to the channel soon. Guys, I'll see you in the next video.